Right, let's head back to Craven Cottage, where all afternoon we've been counting down to the start of the new Football League season, and there for us is Keith Downie.
Yeah, thanks very much and welcome back to Craven Cottage, where supporters and players of all 72 English Football League clubs are here today. I'm joined by one of them, and that's Matt Smith, striker at Fulham. Matt, thanks very much for joining us this afternoon. Just a few days until the season starts. It all starts here at Craven Cottage. How much are you looking forward to facing Newcastle on Friday night?
We're all really excited. You know, it's been a tough sort of 5-week block of work preparing for this game, preparing for the upcoming season. But you know, that sense of excitement is definitely prevailing at the minute. We're all looking to get off to a good start, and we're all raring to go. What
do you think Fulham's chances are this season?
You know, I think within house we're confident. You know, the manager's had a full pre-season to really express his ideas and ambition for the season, and I think as a team we're all very aware of our roles and responsibilities going forward. I think we're definitely in a good place in terms of the way we're going to organise ourselves, and we're definitely looking forward to Friday to kick-start the season and hopefully develop that bit of momentum going forward.
It's funny how the season just creeps up and you see all the supporters over your shoulder there, all 72 clubs represented. Yeah. You can sense the excitement from them. Do you players feel the same with just a few days to go?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're all excited going forward. You know, it's a long old season. It's a tough season, the Championship especially. But no, we just want to get off to a good start and start putting points on the board.
How do you cope with that as a player? I'd imagine pre-season is fairly rigorous. With so many games, do you guys train much throughout the season?
I think that's left down to really the sports scientists and the fitness coaches, but you know, it's very well monitored, and as a group of players we're well protected. So I think that it's assessed on a weekly basis, depending on, you know, if you've got 1 game, 2 games, you know, the nature of the game. If it's an away game, long travel, it's all taken into account, and training's modified. But you know, there's some weeks maybe, yeah, you're right, you don't train as much as another week, and certainly players who haven't featured will maybe do top-ups to make sure the fitness is maintained.
Some massive clubs in the Championship this season. Newcastle, Aston Villa, Norwich have all come down. How big a task will it be to try and topple these teams and get promotion?
It'll be tough. It's going to be a tough division. Certainly on paper, the names that are in it it sounds tough. No, it's not always the way it works out. You know, the Championship is definitely a different kind of league to, let's say, the Premier League. A different kind of quality is required, and not always is the teams that you think are going to be there are there. So it's a tough one to call, but you know, certainly a club like Fulham's there's going to be that ambition to get back in the Premier League, and we're all pulling together and singing off the same hymn sheet to try and do that.
Can I ask you about your strike mate Ross McCormack? He's getting lots of attention from other clubs. There's bids on the table for him. If he was to leave Fulham here just a few days before the season starts, how big a loss would that be?
Be a big loss. You know, I think speculation is going to be natural. You know, Ross has scored 70-odd goals in the past 3 seasons, so you know, inevitably, if a player's doing well, there's going to be speculation. That's the nature of the football industry. I think we will, you know, we definitely supplemented to an extent is the loss by bringing in some great players. You know, Shawnee Alugo, for instance, you know, 2 promotions in the past 4 seasons. You know, a lot of promotion experience has been brought in. We don't want to lose Ross, but you know, it's not for me to call. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's he's a top player. He's a close friend of mine, and he's been he is a joy to play up front with. He's such a creative player. Certainly had a hand in setting a lot of goals up for me on a plate. So it's you know, Ross is our captain. We hope he stays. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest, but we'll see.
And just a word on Craven Cottage here. You arrive here as a special feeling in the stadium. It's a proper old school stadium, if you like. I noticed you just took a step on the pitch there and you got in trouble for it. But yeah, do you kind of get that excitement? Is it the kind of place that you love playing?
Yeah, I really do. It's a very intimate ground. The crowd's really on you. But no, I've really enjoyed playing here, and hopefully it'll be a packed house on Friday night. And the first game of the season is always 100 miles an hour. It's going to be a spicy game, so I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks very much for joining us this afternoon. There's 72 fans behind me inside Craven Cottage right now. As he says, I'm hoping this place is packed out on Friday night. It's the big kick-off for the EFL. It's Fulham against Newcastle United on Friday night, live on Sky Sports.
Well, the new EFL season kicks off then in just 3 days' time.